Good afternoon, everyone. We are here at the 2018 Cincinnati Masters. Today's final match will feature Brian Himmler versus Brian James, and we hope that you have enjoyed the coverage up to this point. As these two are finishing their warm-ups, we're about ready to start. And today we are proud to present the 2018 Cincinnati Masters. Today we are at Western Bowl Strike and Spare on the west side of town in Cincinnati, Ohio. Brian Himmler has elected to start this match out here. Brian, a familiar face. We all know him as Chief. A legend in the area, to say the least. Brian gets set here. A tad bit high on his opening pitch. Even the dreaded 4-6-7 split. Not the way Brian was looking to start this one out. Let's see if he's going to give it a go here or elect to take the two. And he takes the two. So Brian goes 9 out in the first. This event, folks, is a scratch match. Completely scratch tournament, the Cincinnati Masters. As they are bowling on a tough 2016 Masters pattern today. Cut the 16, and we're going to get a look at Brian James here. His opening pitch, touch wide of the mark, leaving the 2-8-10 split. As the field bowled 6 games of qualifying on this tough pattern. There was no break and re-oil. They went straight into match play. It was double elimination, winner's bracket, loser's bracket, and we are here in today's final. So Brian takes the 2, and we've got an even first frame here as both of them go 9 out in the first. Brian is a firefighter and EMT for the Cincinnati Fire Department. We want to thank him and all the first responders for all the hard work that they put in, keeping the area safe and sound. So shout out to them. Brian gets a lot of good hand in the ball, good speed, great rotation. And he gets a light mixer there. Didn't quite catch the wally. Almost got a break, but the head pin got tied up there, leaving the Swisher 7. And he brings that spare back nicely. So he gets on the board in a second with a spare. Let's see what Chief's got in store for us here. Nice shot there by Brian, flushing the 1-3. Taking 10 back. Looks like he was wheeling the Sonic there. As we all know, Brian is on the Storm staff, PBA member. Still keeps his touring card status. From the east side of town, got his shop at Cherry Grove Lanes. Trying to look and make it a quick double here. And he does. So great shot there by the Chief, snapping that 10 pin out. Putting some pressure on Brian James early in this match. Brian playing a deep inside line. Got a bit soft with his speed, going through the nose as he leaves the 6-10. Brian using that modern interchangeable thumb, switches to a lower surface friction ball. He's going to straighten it out and bring this spare back. And he stays clean in the third. Brings that one back nicely. So the Chiefs jumped out to a quick lead on him. Let's see if Mr. James here can mount some kind of charge, put some pressure back on Mr. Himmler there. Goes high yet again, leaving the 4-7-10 split. Having some troubles with the transition at this point. There's been quite a few games on these lanes here at Western Bowl. Brian got through a tough semifinal match with Ken Abner, and that was a high-scoring affair. As he goes 8 out in this frame, he went for it, but unfortunately only got one of the three, giving him 52 in the fourth. Chief with a double up, looking to make it 3 in a row here. Playing deep inside. And Paxton back there. Great shot there by Brian Himmler. Let's take a look at that on the instant replay. A la Dave Newrath, 10 in the pit. Every pin doing its job. Brian Himmler has himself a strike. So that's 3 in a row for Chief. Got himself some turkey time. And he's definitely putting the pressure on Brian James. One more here by the Chief, and this strike train's going to be a-rolling. Whoa, and it looks like he lost that one off his hand, going a bit wide of his mark. Hit that out of bounds. There is some OB on this pattern. The margin of error is very small, so make a mistake right, it's gone. So Brian leaving the 1-2-4-8. He's looking to fit this one up here and keep the pressure on. He makes a great shot there, covering the pins with the ball. As that gives him 85 in the fourth with a spare up in the fifth. Brian James looking to take advantage of that. See if he can get on the strike train here and get back into this match. Currently minus a couple errant shots. Looks like the Chiefs getting pretty well dialed in. So Brian James is looking to find that groove that he had in the semifinal against Ken Abner. As he makes a great pitch, just not getting the payoff. Is a little bit of deflection there. The half 10, the 6 pin just laying in the channel. Not able to get out and snap that 10 pin. A lot better pitch though. As he changes balls again. He's going to cut down the hook. And he does just bring that one back. So Brian's going to mount some kind of charge here to chip away at that 33 pin deficit that the Chief has on him. I'd like to thank everybody that stopped on out to watch the event here today at Western Bowl. Cincinnati, you have definitely represented, and you are showing what the local bowling is all about. We had a great turnout at the Masters today, as well as our city event here. As Brian looking to get it going. And he gets a great break. Getting that Wally. Hitting him thin to win, as Slammy Sam used to say. Great shot there by Brian James. So that gives him 72 in the 5th with a strike up in the 6th. Chief looking to get back on the strike train of his own here. Deep inside. Decent shot there by Brian. Got a great break though, as he almost left the 4-9. Broke that up, leaving just a 9 pin. Looks like that ball just came out of his break point a little bit early. No deflection whatsoever. Brian cutting down the hook here, and he brings that spare back. So that gives the Chief 104 in the 5th with a spare up in the 6th. So Chief looking to keep the pressure on Brian James as he still holds on to his 32 pin lead. Looking to build on that right here. Another great shot there by the Chief. Once again, no deflection at all. Ball going straight back as he leaves a smashed 9 pin. So back-to-back 9 pins by Brian Himmler. And the days of the modern equipment showing no respect to these 3-pound, 8-ounce pins. Driving straight through the pocket. As he does bring this one back as well. So Brian has 123 in the 6th with a spare up in the 7th. Giving Brian James a little bit of a window here. Brian is on a strike. Let's see if he can make it a double and get this strike train rolling. He's definitely got to get back into this match though, so he's going to have to get some breaks here. Good shot there by Brian James. Made the adjustment for the half 10, and now he goes wrap 10. Very unfortunate. Not much you can do about that. But he's got to stay clean here, give himself a chance in this match. And he does so. So Brian James converts the spare, giving him 92 in the 6th with a spare up in the 7th. As he is still in the rears by 31 pins. Has to mount some kind of charge here though, to keep any pressure on the Chief. Brian James going a bit light. Very fortunate enough not to leave a 2-8-10 split. Breaks that up, leaving just a 2 pin. Definitely a speed control shot on this pattern. But Brian brings the spare back, and he's going to need some help at this point, as that gives him 111 in the 7th with a spare up in the 8th. His potential at this point will be in the 190s. Chief going at a 230 clip. And there's a great shot there by Brian Himmler. Let's check that one out on the instant replay. No deflection. No 9 pin this time. Chief with a great shot in the 8th. Looking to double up in the foundation 9th frame. Looking to put this championship on ice. This is a big shot here though. Anything can happen. he wanted that one, folks. Got the break. The wall shot, head pin off the sideboard. Taking out the 7-pin late. Look at this reaction by the Chief. Yeah. So Brian gets the key double in the 9th. That sets up the 10th frame for him. Brian James has got to strike if they have any chance in this match. And he does. Great shot there by Brian James. Taking 10 straight back. Giving him 131 in the 8th with a strike up in the 9th. As we stated, his max potential at this point is 191. He's going to need some help from the Chief, as he's only going to need a solid mark in the 10th to lock it up. But unfortunately, Brian goes wide of the pocket, leaving another 2-pin. And that's going to be all she wrote. Just not in the cards today for Brian. But he had an excellent run today. He's going to take home a 2nd place check, as the Chief is looking to close this one out here. Gets a great break, the wall shot. Crowd goes wild as Chief gets the W. It's been a long time coming for Brian. He's been wanting this one for quite some time. As he goes through the nose, leaving the 4-7. Just going to close things out here. A great run today by Brian James. But the Chief, Brian Himmler, is the 2018 Greater Cincinnati Bowling Association Masters Champion, as he wins 221 to 170 over Brian James. The 2018 Cincinnati Masters has been brought to you by King of TV Bowling. Please check out King of TV Bowling on YouTube and Facebook, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Also brought to you by CheapBowlingBalls.com. The only thing that's cheap is our low prices. Congratulations to this year's 2018 Cincinnati Masters champion, Brian Himmler. From everyone here at King of TV Bowling, we would just like to thank you, the fans. We appreciate all the support. Without you, none of this would be possible. So please be sure to like and subscribe, tell a friend, and stay tuned for more great things to come. This is Vic Amon, signing off.